the Energy Ethics Project is the first ethnographic study of this ethical and financial constitution of the global oil economy. For me as an academic, it's very important to think about how can we open up debate? How can we have discussions? How can we avoid monologues and instead have dialogues? So by thinking about energy ethics, what I would like us to do is to think about people, not only the energy resources, as responsible for the climate challenges and solutions.
Over the course of my fieldwork, so really in 2019, there was a change in climate perception that led to a significant increase in climate change concern, both within the industry as well as outside of the industry. The people that I encountered in Norway, they envisioned an energy future which is collaboratively constructed between industry, politicians, NGOs, activists, and citizens. My interlocutors wanted to bring about an energy future that benefits society economically and socially, and does so in a sustainable way.
The people I met who were saying no to fracking or who were positioning themselves against fracking, really they were part of a constructive space where they were opening up. They were really saying why and how, and not just no. And they were questioning what their role was. Really what my interlocutors were doing when they were thinking about a future they did not want is thinking about the current system and the present they did not like, or parts of this present that they did not like. And as I said, these concerns weren't just about fracking or about the environment, there were also social and political concerns.
So Takoradi has become Ghana's new oil city since oil was found there in commercial quantities in 2007. And so Ghana has joined a new generation of African oil producers, which have in the past 10 years started oil production at somewhat of a strange time in the oil industry globally, when the future viability of oil has become increasingly under question, both ethically and financially. In particular, residents in Takoradi since the discoveries in 2007 have been really hoping that the oil boom that they expect in Takoradi would bring prosperity to their city and to their lives. But 10 years on, many of them feel highly disappointed with the lack of tangible impact that they feel from the new establishment of the oil industry.
Many of my interlocutors see their work in hydrocarbon finance as entwined with issues of responsibility. On the one hand, interlocutors I know in private equity see it as their responsibility to take calculated risks where other financiers will not. As a private equity partner, whom I call Arthur, explains, quote, "That's our job, to say, hey, this is a risky asset. This is a risky area, a risky proposition. We're going to take that risk." On the other hand, responsibility among interlocutors I know is conceptualized as a duty to materialize and envision financial outcomes, to provide financial benefits to the constituents of these investors, students and retirees, for example, and to support the livelihoods of their employees. In both of these conceptualizations, responsibility is forward-looking. It resembles the notion of acting on behalf of another for a kind of greater good.
By working together across disciplines, I want us to avoid isolating ourselves in our own little communities, in our own echo chambers. And I want us to open up for dialogue and debate, for disagreement, where people can have different views and they come together. And it's only when we have those discussions that I believe we can truly push the boundaries of knowledge.